Is there a specific person who has taken up permanent residence in your mind? You wake up, and they are the very first thought to greet you before you've even opened your eyes. You go through your day trying to distract yourself, burying yourself in work, surrounding yourself with friends, or drowning out the silence with music, but their face keeps surfacing in the quiet moments. You might be asking yourself, is this just an obsession? Is it love? Or is it something much deeper that defies logic? Here is the truth that psychology often misses, but spirituality understands deeply. When you cannot stop thinking about someone, it is almost never a one-way street. We live in a universe of connection, not isolation. When your mind, heart, and soul are fixated on a person, you are actively triggering a series of invisible events, even if you haven't spoken in months. Even if you are miles apart, 3 profound things begin to happen to that person the moment they become a habit in your mind. Pay close attention, because the third one explains why the universe seems to be playing tricks on you lately. Number 1. Your thoughts begin to infiltrate their subconscious. We are conditioned to believe that our thoughts are private, silent things locked inside our skulls. But in the realm of energy, thoughts are waves. They are broadcasts. When you think of someone intensely and consistently, you establish a vibrational link, a psychic bridge that connects directly to their subconscious mind. You may not be sending them a text message, but you are sending an energy signal. Have you ever experienced that strange phenomenon where you think of someone, and moments later they view your story, or you receive a notification from them after weeks of silence? Or perhaps you suddenly smell their perfume or cologne when no one is around. That is not a random accident. That is resonance. Your focused energy is touching their aura. Because human beings act like receivers, they start to pick up on this static. They might suddenly feel restless while sitting at work. They might find themselves thinking about you out of nowhere and wonder, why did they just pop into my head? It creates an inexplicable urge to reach out. They are feeling the emotional ping of your thoughts, transmitting like a radio wave, even if they don't consciously understand where it's coming from. You are literally visiting them in their thoughts. Number 2. Their energy field starts to synchronize with yours. There is a concept in quantum physics called entanglement, where 2 particles remain connected and affect each other instantly across any distance. This applies to hearts just as much as atoms. When you habitually focus on a specific person, your emotional state begins to bleed into theirs. You become mirrors for one another. This is a double-edged sword, so you must be extremely careful. If your thoughts are filled with anxiety, desperate longing, or painful obsession, they will likely feel a sense of confusion or heaviness without knowing why. You might be awake at 2 a.m. missing them, and miles away, they might be tossing and turning, unable to sleep because of a sudden wave of anxiety. You are transmitting a heavy frequency. However, the opposite is also true. If you think of them with genuine love, forgiveness, and calm, they will often feel a sudden wash of peace or comfort. You are transmitting an emotional atmosphere. The universe is always seeking balance, so when you pull on the energetic rope, they feel the tug. You are not just observing them in your mind. You are affecting their mood and their vibrational state. This is why, sometimes, the best way to heal a connection with someone else is to heal your own thoughts about them first. Number 3. The universe begins to rearrange reality to match your focus. This is the most mysterious and powerful part of the process. Energy carries mass. Energy creates gravity. When you pour consistent, high-emotion focus into a person, you are telling the universe, this is important to me. Consequently, destiny starts shifting the pieces on the board to bring you into alignment. This is why you start seeing signs. You might hear a song that reminds you of them in a coffee shop, see their name appear on a billboard, dream about them vividly, or run into a mutual friend you haven't seen in years. Psychologists might call this the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, but spiritually, it is magnetic attraction. These aren't just random glitches. They are the universe responding to the signal you are broadcasting. You are pulling their essence into your reality. But here is the secret you need to know. The universe doesn't just bring people back to repeat the same old toxic cycles. It brings them back for resolution. The synchronicities are invitations for growth. Maybe they are being pulled back into your orbit so you can start a new chapter with more maturity. Or maybe they are resurfacing so you can finally find the closure you need to let go. So, what should you do with this power? If thinking about them has become a habit you can't break, don't fight it. Resistance only adds more energy to the fire. Instead, use the ancient technique of transmutation. Every time they cross your mind, instead of falling into sadness or craving, consciously send them a blessing. Say to yourself, I send you peace, I send you light, and I release you to your own path. When you do this, you stop the desperate tug of war. You clear the static from the connection. Paradoxically, this is often when the magic happens. When you stop gripping so tightly, the energy clears up, and they can finally feel your love without the weight of your attachment. You are not weak for remembering them. You are simply connected. But remember, you are the master of your own frequency. Keep your energy high, keep your thoughts kind, and trust that if they are meant to be in your life, the universe won't need you to force it. It will happen naturally through the gentle power of alignment. If you've ever felt this unexplainable connection with someone, or if you've seen these signs yourself, hit the like button and share your experience in the comments below. I read every single one. For more insights into the hidden laws of the mind and spirit, make sure you are subscribed. Trust the process and take care of your energy.